The luxury watch world has always stood as a symbol of power, precision, and heritage. For decades, these handcrafted timepieces sat at the very top of the status pyramid, the silent markers of wealth worn by CEOs, royalty, and collectors. But today, something extraordinary is happening, something no one expected. For the first time in modern history, even the most legendary watch brands are losing customers at a staggering rate. The industry is facing its biggest disruption in decades, a collapse driven by shifting tastes, new technology, and a changing definition of luxury itself. Recent reports reveal that the luxury watch market saw a major 15% decline in sales last year, the first major contraction in over a decade. And the craziest part? The Apple Watch alone now outsells the entire Swiss watch industry combined. Yes, combined. Today, we're breaking down 15 luxury watch brands that are losing customers fast, and the real reasons behind this massive industry shakeup. Let's begin. Number 1, Rolex. Even the king of luxury watchmaking isn't safe from this shift. Despite being one of the most recognized brands in the world, Rolex is struggling to attract younger buyers. Their once iconic waitlist strategy, the idea of waiting years for a watch, is now backfiring. Younger consumers, especially millennials and Gen Z, simply won't wait. They'd rather buy something immediately or spend their money on experiences instead of objects. And the numbers show it. First-time Rolex purchases among under 35 buyers have dropped 22% since 2020. On social media, Rolex is now increasingly viewed as your grandfather's watch. Not exactly the image a luxury brand wants in a youth-driven world. Rolex is still massive, but the warning signs are loud. Number 2, Patek Philippe. The slogan, "You never actually own a Patek Philippe," once inspired generations. But today, modern buyers don't feel the same emotional connection. The brand's extreme exclusivity, multi-year wait lists, impossible availability, and insanely high secondary market prices has pushed new buyers away. Patek has seen a 17% decline in new customer acquisition in just 3 years. Younger, wealthy consumers now prefer symbolism in experiences, not heirlooms. And Patek's deep association with old money, tradition, and inheritance feels outdated rather than inspiring. Number 3, TAG Heuer. Once the perfect blend of sportiness and luxury, TAG is now struggling to define its identity. Sales have dropped by 25% since 2018. They're caught in the middle, too expensive to compete with fashion watches, not prestigious enough to compete with Omega or Rolex. Their venture into smartwatches fizzled out, and their celebrity endorsements feel scattered and unfocused. Without a clear brand message, TAG risks fading further. Number 4, Breitling. Known for bold, aviation-themed designs and large cases, Breitling once dominated a niche audience. But today's buyers prefer more versatile, gender-neutral designs. Customer retention has fallen 31% over the past 5 years. Oversized 44+mm watches, once their trademark, now appeal to a shrinking demographic. Their attempts at reinvention have been mixed, critically praised collections that didn't convert to sales. Breitling needs to evolve, fast. Number 5, Omega. Omega is iconic, yes, but increasingly buyers are not sticking around. Studies show Omega owners are 38% more likely than Rolex buyers to switch brands for their next watch. With too many collections, too many references, and unclear brand hierarchy within the Swatch Group, Omega is struggling to maintain a strong emotional identity. Even James Bond's endorsement hasn't been enough to rebuild long-term loyalty. Number 6, Panerai. In the early 2000s, Panerai exploded in popularity. Large cushion cases, minimalist dials, it was a movement. But then the brand oversaturated the market. Sales have dropped 29% since 2014. Their signature look is now widely copied, making the original feel less special. Price increases alienated longtime supporters, and their Navy heritage storytelling hasn't connected with younger buyers. Their design identity, once powerful, now feels stuck in time. Number 7, Hublot. Hublot is bold, polarizing, and flashy. And while that worked in the 2000s, today's market sees things differently. New customer acquisition has fallen 41% since 2019, one of the steepest declines in the industry. Their endless collaborations and limited editions, once innovative, now feel excessive. Collectors accuse the brand of focusing on marketing over substance. While celebrities and athletes still wear Hublot, serious collectors are moving on. Number 8. IWC Schaffhausen. Known for their pilot watches and engineering-driven designs, IWC has solid heritage. But despite this, their market share keeps shrinking. The brand suffers from inconsistent marketing, shifting brand direction, and difficulty forming emotional connections with buyers. Their watches are technically beautiful, but lack the storytelling power that inspires passionate loyalty. In a crowded segment, that's a dangerous weakness. Number 9. Jaeger-LeCoultre. JLC is adored by watchmakers, but less recognized by mainstream buyers. Their customer base has shrunk 23% in the last decade. Despite creating movements for other major brands, they struggle to create icons with mass appeal. The Reverso is historic, but it hasn't achieved the cultural weight of Rolex or AP models. JLC's prestige is unmatched, but their relevance is fading. Number 10. Audemars Piguet. Surprised to see AP here? Their Royal Oak is a global masterpiece, but that's exactly the problem. Over 90% of AP's sales come from the Royal Oak or its variants. Their attempt to diversify with the code 11.59 collection was met with intense backlash. Even worse, a growing number of AP buyers are speculators, not true enthusiasts. If trends shift away from integrated steel sports watches, AP's entire foundation becomes vulnerable. Number 11. Vacheron Constantin. The oldest continuously operating watchmaker in the world, but struggling to attract new generations. Their average first-time buyer is now over 50 years old. Younger buyers love stories, but Vacheron's marketing focuses heavily on technical history instead. Without a strong contemporary narrative, the brand risks becoming too niche. Number 12. Ulysse Nardin. Known for marine chronometers, UN has lost much of its retail footprint, down 35% in 5 years. Dealers dropped them due to slow turnover. Dramatic design changes confused longtime fans. Their innovation with silicone materials didn't translate into wider interest. Without clearer brand direction, they risk further decline. Number 13. Blancpain. Blancpain revived luxury dive watches with the 50 Fathoms, but beyond that, brand recognition is weak. Customer base down 19% since 2017. Their elegant designs lack distinctive signatures, and their swatch group placement makes them feel overshadowed by Omega and Breguet. Strong craftsmanship, but weak consumer pull. Number 14. Girard-Perregaux. One of the oldest brands on this list, but also one of the most troubled. Global sales have fallen 40% in a decade. Ownership changes, inconsistent direction, and reduced retail presence have all hurt the brand. The Laureato, their flagship sports model, is overshadowed by AP and Patek in the same category. Without major investment, GP's future is uncertain. Number 15. Zenith. Zenith created the legendary El Primero movement, an engineering masterpiece. But modern buyers aren't connecting with the brand. Sales have dropped significantly in both the entry-level luxury segment and younger demographics. Frequent shifts in brand strategy and product direction created confusion. Even their well-reviewed Defy line couldn't reverse the trend. Zenith needs sharper identity and stronger differentiation. So, what is really happening? 4 major forces explain this industry shakeup. Number 1, the rise of smartwatches. Younger consumers expect multifunction, health tracking, connectivity, and traditional luxury watches can't compete on features alone. Number 2, a generational shift in luxury values. Modern affluent buyers prioritize ethics, sustainability, and meaning, not old-world status symbols. Number 3, collapse of traditional retail networks. Gray market discounts destroyed pricing integrity, while luxury brands failed to adapt to digital sales. Number 4, the rise of independent watchmakers. Brands like F.P. Journe, H. Moser, MB&F have captivated enthusiasts with creativity, transparency, and soul. Their demand is exploding while traditional houses lose ground. The luxury watch world isn't dying, it's transforming. The brands willing to innovate, connect emotionally, and embrace modern values will thrive. Those clinging to the past will fade. If you found this deep dive helpful, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It helps us create more in-depth breakdowns on luxury, economics, and the shifting world of high-end craftsmanship. Share your thoughts below. Which brands have lost your interest? And which new watchmakers are getting your attention? Thanks for watching. And remember, in the world of luxury timepieces, the future belongs to those who evolve.